Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new epic Doctor Who review for today. For this review, I'm going to be reviewing the coloured version to Doctor Who The Daleks that we had air on BBC4 yesterday. So, I did that big, massive video with my excitement for it, and I kind of want to do my review on it. It's actually quite different to what I thought what they were going to do. I mean, yeah, okay, some scenes have been edited out of it, and basically we've got a whole new piece of score music for it. I'm going to talk about the music, because the music, for me, it is a little bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem. It's just, I think at some points it's literally, like, way too high when you're trying to work out what the Doctor or whoever's talking, what they're trying to say. So, before I get into all that, I kind of want to talk about what I actually enjoyed about it first. There's only one nitpick, and that's literally the music. I find the music a little bit too loud, and I'll get talk about that at some point. So we got some new iconic shots. I mean, the fact we have the original Doctor Who logo from 1963 colorized. It's not the first time we've had it colorized, because we did have it colorized for the animation to Galaxy 4, which was actually quite good. But the fact that this is actually all colorized, I actually quite enjoyed it. I actually, be honest with you, I love the new kind of computer-generated TARDIS that we see when it materializes onto the planet on Skaro. When they're in the petrified jungle, I think it looks absolutely brilliant. I mean, it actually looks brilliant. It actually just looks pure brilliancy. I love the green kind of dead waste ground out of it. I do want to talk about the sky, because when you got basically they're all on the cliff and you got them looking down to the Dalek city, I really do love the fact they kind of got this orangey type sky going on, and then underneath it you just got the Dalek city. I think that looks amazing. Now, the one thing I'm going to have to say, what I absolutely loved about this, how flipping good did the actual console room for the first Doctor look actually well done in colour. I absolutely love basically how they colorized the actual TARDIS console room, because it looks absolutely amazing. And some scenes, and of course the ending scene before basically the TARDIS ends up going towards the edge of destruction. But that bit's been edged out, but we've got a whole new basically tubital thing. So I do want to talk about that tubital. I have to be honest with you, I absolutely love the fact that the Daleks just look absolutely fantastic in colour, and they actually look like the way they are supposed to do. I love the way how they've basically got all this, like, they've got the colour right for the Daleks. I think it's absolutely brilliant. The Fells themselves, I thought basically, because I kind of watched the Peter Cushing movies quite a lot, and the fact when the Fells were wearing like these yellow kind of like waistcoat things, that the fact they're actually wearing blue in this story, I think it actually does them a lot better. And I just absolutely love the performance of the Fells. I know it's the same Fells that we see in the actual black and white story, but I actually do like the colorization for them. I think it looks amazing. The Dalek City itself in colour just looks beautiful in colour for colorized. I absolutely didn't quite enjoy it. There are some scenes where I wish they kind of kept some stuff in. Like, basically, where you got them leaving the caveman planet, but I understand they had to edit that out because of what's going on with Steph Kubo, who basically is having that hazy fit over the rights for the unearthly child. But I do like the way how they've got the ties to materialize in it as well. I love the colorization of the tiles, because it doesn't actually look like what we had on the figure set, which is up here, because I've kind of changed my collection around, you can see. So you got my collection box sets up here, you've got the steel books, and then the TARDIS sets. So for this one, I do actually love the fact that we got like the David Bradley, like the character options version of David Bradley's TARDIS, that it looks absolutely quite good in here for the colorization, the actual police box itself. Now, I have to say, I don't like the way how basically colorized Barbara's top is, because it looks too pink. It looks way too pink, and it does kind of stand out in a few scenes. But that's only just one little nitpick about the colorization. The rest of it looks absolutely brilliant. When you're watching William Hartnell for the first time, now remember this, his costume is actually in black and white. So to actually see it in colour, It's absolutely amazing, and it does kind of want to make me really want to cosplay the First Doctor even a lot more now, because I really do want to cosplay the First Doctor thanks to the colorization of it, because it just looks absolutely amazing. And actually seeing like William Hartnell's face in color instead of watching it through black and white is again brilliant. Once again, just absolutely brilliant. Once again, I just absolutely loved it. So I do kind of have to say I actually enjoyed all of it. I know certain stuff was edited out of it, but I kind of wish they kept some bits still. But I'm just going to say I'm happy with it. I cannot wait for the Steelbook to come out in February of this colorization of the Daleks. Really looking forward to it. But I will probably keep rewatching this story on BBC iPlayer until it gets put out on DVD and Blu-ray. Now, the music. The kind of the isolation music that we have going on through the story. It's got some good epic tunes in there. It really does do something to the 60s music, because I really think they edited all that 1960s music out of the story and put new music in. Now, the one thing I'm going to have to say is that when you've got them trying to escape the Dalek prison and you've got Ian Chesterton in the Dalek casing and basically heading towards the lift, the music is just way too loud at that point. You don't actually hear Ian going, I can't get out. I can't get out. Help me. Oh, come on, Barbara, help me. Come on. You know, you don't really hear him say, I can't get out. You know, it just plays over that. But again, it's done absolutely brilliant as well. Yeah, the music does play over it, but I do enjoy that scene. I'm going to have to say something about the Troubadour at the end. So when it says 60 years on and the story continues, I love the fact we have glimpse of basically other Hartnell stories in colour, like the Celestial Toymaker, the Dalek invasion of Earth. I believe we had a little scene from the Daleks Master Plan where basically you got a Red Dome Dalek, which I never even thought we actually had that at that point. I've never seen images of a Red Dome Dalek from that story. So I'm hoping now that that's basically been colorized, I'm hoping we get a figure of that release soon. Make it an online exclusive set so it can literally slide in next to my Dalek Supreme on the shelf. But I have to be honest, I love the fact we kind of see a lot of echoes between Hartnell's era, like the Celestial Toymaker and all that. The Toymaker, it's actually good to see Vicky in colour in her outfit from the Romans, because I think it looks absolutely quite good. I actually do think, because Vicky's my favourite companion, and I think the colouring does really help with Vicky. I'm going to be honest with you, I absolutely love the fact we have that imagery with Troughton at the end from the Tomb of the Cybermen. So basically, I kind of think that we do know more colorizations of these stories are coming. We do know this because Russell T Davies has said it himself. And the fact that basically they've done this, I honestly do think that the Dalek Invasion of Earth is going to be colorized. I honestly think the Chase might be colorized. I think the Time Miller might be colorized. I think it's a bit late considering that Doctor Who The Collection Season 2's already been released. But if they're going to bring them out in the Steelbook versions, I'm not going to moan. You know, I love the collection range, but if they're going to release them all singly in the collection, in the Steelbooks, I think I'll be absolutely happy with that. I also have to be honest with you, I honestly do want to see Tomb of the Cybermen, because I know I was watching that new trailer to celebrate 6 years yesterday, with narrated by Paul McGann. You do see the Tomb of the Cybermen colorized with Patrick Troughton, so I do think basically Tomb of the Cybermen has been colorized. Nothing's been said yet, but I'm hoping. I really am hoping that we are going to get more colorizations, you know. I really did actually quite enjoy it. The music itself is very... It's loud at some points, but some of it is pretty decent and okay. So, yeah, I have to be honest with you. I actually did quite enjoy this new version of Doctor Who The Daleks, the second ever Doctor Who story in colour. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. I cannot wait to get this out on Steelbook in February. I really cannot wait. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I do kind of want to talk about the Adventure in Space and Time that was broadcast straight after, because we had a new edit in it. So in 2013, people know that Matt Smith kind of did that cameo. But if you go back and watch it now, they have edited Matt Smith's cameo out and they've actually inserted the 15th Doctor, played by Ncuti Gatwa. So it's the very first time we've actually had a proper screen look at Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. And I absolutely loved it because it was a bit of a surprise. I overreacted, I have to be honest with you, because I was just so happy with it, because I literally thought, oh, it's Ncuti Gatwa, and I was literally jumping for joy. So yeah, So, Doctor Who The Daleks, it's a brilliant story. I think I have to be honest with you, out of the two versions, either the black and white or the coloured version, I'm going to have to say that the fanboy in me still got to say, you know, the black and white version, even though I do think it pans out too long a little in some stuff. But the Dalek, the colorization, I think I absolutely love it. It looks so much better than the Peter Cushing ones. So I actually think prefer this story probably. If you ask me in a couple of months' time, what do I think of Doctor the Daleks colorization? I'll probably say I actually prefer this one over to the black and white one. You never know at this point. But at this point, because it was only broadcast yesterday, I think I still quite enjoyed the black and white version. I will probably need to give it another rewatch a couple of times, especially when it comes out on Blu-ray. I cannot wait. So yeah, Doctor Who The Daleks, how do I rate it? Well, I think it is basically a 10 out of 10 for colorization. I think it looks absolutely standard. And I cannot wait to see what's next for the colorizations. Is it basically the Dalek invasion of Earth? Are we going to get Tomb of the Cybermen? Are we going to get the Romans? Are we going to get the Chase, the Time Middler? Are we going to get basically some stories from season 3, like the War Machines colorized? We just do not know. So I think we are going to get more. I cannot wait if we do. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy from awesome Doctor Who content.